Hey everybody, Ace Channel Liam here and welcome to another episode of MetroMania. For those who aren't aware, MetroMania is an ongoing 16 Pokémon Metronome-only double battle tournament to determine the MetroMania Champion, and Season 6 is all about Alolan forms. If you're already a fan of MetroMania and you're ready for more, make sure you hit the like button to show you're enjoying the series, and of course hit subscribe if you're new so you never miss an episode. We're in the second week of the heats. It's the early days of the competition just yet, but of course before we get into the battles, let's have a look at those all-important brackets. Last week, after what was a brilliant set of back and forth battles, in the third round, Persian just said, you know what, nope, not doing this no more, and basically gave Ninetales the win with a self-destruct. So Ninetales moved swiftly on into the quarterfinals. Our first quarterfinalist is Alolan Ninetales, but of course there's plenty more action to come in this season of Metromania. I mean, just look at the brackets. Absolutely, there's so many battles ready to just absolutely wow you. Of course, this week we have an underdog versus a big gun as we see Alolan Rattata take on Alolan Raticate. Who's going to come out on top? I think you think it's going to be predictable, but don't count anyone out. Of course, here we are, Alolan Rattata versus Alolan Raticate. The battle of, like, this is like a weird kind of form fight, but not quite a form fight as everybody enters the field. Now, obviously, I'm aware Rattata is at a significant disadvantage. I didn't choose its position, it was a random number generator that chose it, so take it up with, you know, the RNG gods. But there are one-hit KO moves in this game. There are moves that could take down Raticate in a single turn, so don't count Rattata out yet. Although here's Shiny Raticate with a Rock Slide, absolutely pummeling these Rattata. Shiny Rattata takes a critical hit as well, and they could flinch from this as well. This is dreadful for the Rattata team. Here's a Sonic Boom, guaranteed 20 damage from regular Raticate onto Shiny Rattata, and oh my word. Here's the little Shiny Rattata trying its best, going for Bubble Beam. We know that's not going to do a great deal of damage here. They really need to go for moves like Super Fang that can half the HP of these big bulky rats that they're up against. They're up against their father and mother, basically. Here's a Crab Hammer, though. Chance of a crit. Lovely move. They've done a decent chunk of damage to Raticate. They just need to speed things up a little bit and really try and outsmart the Raticate team and try and avoid as many hits as possible, but I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't want to count them out. I feel bad. I'm supposed to be impartial. Here's a Growl, which isn't going to help. That's lowering the attack of both the Rattata there by one stage apiece, which they're really not going to appreciate because they need as much help as they can to try and overcome the odds and really come out with the win. Here's an Earthquake, though, from regular Raticate. It's going to hit everybody on the field, but let's face it, it's going to do more damage to the Rattata. Takes down Shiny Rattata. There's only one little baby rat left on the field. What's it going to do? What's my mustachioed brethren going to do right here? Going to go for growth and increase its attack and special attack. Not the best choice of move, to be honest. You should have gone with something that could actually deal some damage. That's my advice to you right now, little rat boy. And here we see the preparation taking place for the next turn. I mean, the suspense is killing me. Do we want to see this? By the way, Past Liam, wakey, we need you to input the commands. Thank you, mate. Thank you for joining us back in the real world. Here's Shiny Raticate, who's going to go Thunderbolt. Let's see if Rattata can survive. It can't. It's gone. Round 1 goes to Raticate. Now it's time for round 2. And they need a miracle. They need like 4 turns of one-hit KOs over the next 2 battles if they want any prayer of going through to the quarterfinals. I just feel so sad for them. This is a shocking display. I mean, at least they're bringing, you know, they're trying their best. You know, let's consider that they're bringing their A game. Here's Sing from Shiny Raticate, putting the regular Rattata to sleep. This is just cruel by the Raticate team now. They know they're on top. They know that they don't really have to work hard in this battle. Here's a Thunder Punch on the Shiny Rattata, bringing it down to less than half its max HP. It's difficult to watch. Regular Rattata's fast asleep. Shiny Rattata, what are you going to do? You're going to go for Super Fang. That's a great... Oh, and it's avoided. That would have been such a great play. But it was avoided. It would have halved Raticate's HP. That's the kind of thing they needed. Oh, that's so unfortunate that I didn't hit. And here comes Shiny Raticate. What's it got in mind here? Going to go for Skull Bash. It's going to tuck in its head and absolutely decimate on the next turn, provided these Rattata even survive to the next turn. This is cruel and unusual punishment. The RNG gods have been horrible to little Rattata. Here's Rap for a tiny bit of damage from Raticate. That's about the most damage you'll probably ever see Rap do on that Rattata. And it's going to take Rap damage at the end of the turn. This is just... It's hard to watch. Are you at home finding this hard to watch? Here's Kinesis. That's not a great play by Shiny Rattata. What are you doing? There you go. Drop the accuracy. I guess that works in your favor. Drop the accuracy of the Raticate, and then they can't hit you. Maybe I'm counting them out too soon. Maybe that's the way forward. If you can reduce the accuracy and increase your evasiveness, then maybe you've got a shot. Maybe. Here's the Skull Bash, though. Which Rattata's taking it? Oh my word! Just absolutely flattened that regular Rattata. It's down to just Shiny Rattata with half its HP left against both these Raticate, who have barely taken any damage. Here's a Flamethrower from Raticate, although Raticate not known for its special attack, so might get lucky. Rattata is still here in the danger zone. 11 hit points, goes for Fire Spin. I mean, that's a great play there. It only does a little bit of damage initially, but will do a decent amount of damage at the end of each turn to that Raticate, but you've just got to survive. Can you survive? Are you going to be able to make it through somehow? I'm just not convinced. What's going to happen? This is going to be unreal. Raticate's here, getting ready for the next turn. What's it got in mind? Goes for Disable, so Rattata can't even use Metronome anymore, which means that it's going to have to struggle itself to death. Are they really going to do that? Are they really going to make it knock itself out? That's dreadful. Defense Curl coming out from the Shiny Raticate. I can't even speak right now. This is terrible to watch. Rattata can't move because its Metronome's disabled. Next turn, it will have to hit itself with struggle damage. So unless Raticate somehow both make a massive mistake, I don't know how Rattata's going to survive. Here comes regular Raticate. What's it going to do? It's going to go for Guillotine. And it's going to hit. That's it. Oh my god. What a visual. Holy moly. Wow. Okay. So goodbye Rattata. Alolan Raticate has gone through to the next round. Absolutely decimated its opponent. Wow. That was unreal. I feel so bad for Rattata. Just like I said last week, Rattata really drew the short straw, but of course it was always going to struggle in this tournament. It had opportunities. It very easily could have used moves like Super Fang, which it did try and do but failed, or one-hit KO moves, and could have kind of fluked its way through the tournament. It's absolutely possible because anything's possible in MetroMania. In Metronome Battles, anything can happen. So for the people who kind of would say that Rattata had no chance, I think you're absolutely categorically wrong. I think Rattata had a chance, just unfortunately didn't take it. Raticate moves on with an easy 2-0 victory, and that guillotine at the end was something else. That might be the most beautiful sight I think I've ever seen in a Pokemon game. That was amazing. So of course Raticate moves on to the quarterfinals, and we're going to find out our next quarterfinalist next week when Golem takes on Executor. Of course, that's where I'm going to leave this episode of Metromania. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to support the channel like these lovely people down here do, please pledge to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/AceTrainLiam. And for live streams 5 days a week, head over to twitch.tv/AceTrainLiam. But until next time, I'm Ace Trainer Liam. Keep on training.